Okay, ready to go, buddy boy?
Being a parent is an adventure.
They're both very active kids, just like you do at the park, huh?
Gahanna mom Erin Athey and her husband work full-time.
Big girl, let's go.
So they had to make a choice when their kids were born.
Yay, good job.
Who could they trust to watch and care for their most prized possessions?
It's one of the most important things. You know, you're leaving your kids in someone else's care, so you definitely want to build that trust.
There are, the members of our society who have the smallest voice, and we need to do our due diligence to look out for them.
Terry Faduba works for Action for Children, an organization that works closely with child care and early learning issues in Ohio. She says it can't be stressed enough the importance of research when choosing child care, whether it's a babysitter or a facility.
Once you place your child in that care, visit occasionally. Pick the child up a few hours earlier. Go by on your lunch hour. Do things that are not, according to a quote-unquote normal schedule, a fixed schedule.
Because a seemingly normal situation can explode quickly.
She realized that her child was different in some way. The child was acting out before she left. She knew something was wrong, that mother's instinct.
Last May, we showed you how a suspicious Westerville mom put up a nanny cam in her home. What she discovered was appalling. Detectives say the babysitter she had hired was abusing her little boy. And she'd been doing it for 3 weeks before being caught.
Any complaint we receive is investigated, no matter how frivolous it might appear.
Ben Johnson with the Ohio Department of Family Services says there are thousands of daycares under its supervision.
We inspect them twice a year. They're unannounced inspections. We post all of the information on our website to try and help parents make an informed decision about where they want to send their child.
Now, we can't go over the entire Ohio law when it comes to child care, but what we can do is draw you a few examples. A house with 7 or more kids is regulated. Daycares with 7 or more kids are also regulated. But home daycares with 6 or less kids are unregulated. That is, unless they get public funds for the child care, then it needs to be certified by the county. Daycares at gyms, grocery stores are also not regulated because the parent is nearby while the child is being watched.
Real high. How high can you go?
For Athey, she went the babysitter route for her kids.
It was a lot of word of mouth, and then I went and visited a couple of homes and interviewed, and then that's kind of how we found our perfect fit as far as a babysitter.
And experts say there's another key.
Kids will tell you a lot.
Talk to your kids about their experience if they're old enough.
Asking them what they did while they were there and what they liked about being there, what their conversations were like.
Experts also say look for learning environments, not just childcare.
So you want, art activities, reading activities, things that engage your child to be creative and to learn, to set them up for success later in life.
And when in doubt, trust your parental instinct.
If you feel like it's not 100% the way you want it, then you probably need to find someone different.
Because when it comes to your kids' health and safety, there should never be any doubt.